What is going on, guys? I'm back for another video, and today we're doing another rally car build, and today we're actually in the Audi Quattro. This is just the normal version. There is the race version already, but I didn't want to build that one because it starts off at, like, I believe it's 896 PI, and so it only gives me 4 PI to play with, and that's just nothing, and builds like that aren't very fun. There are quick builds, obviously, but, like, cars that tend to be that high and stuff don't really normally be the best. I know it is like a super good rally car, but I just didn't want to do that. I might do it off camera and just like compare the time to this and maybe put it in like the description or something. Actually, I'll do that. I'll throw the time of the hey, there's the car right there. That Audi Quattro in the description, just because they are they're the exact same car. This one's just pre-built pretty much. And I don't really want to do a pre-built car. But anyway, let's get right into this. I already know that this thing's going to be absolutely insane. Possibly a contender for the #1 spot. I'm surprised that doesn't raise the PI that much. 200 horsepower. It only goes up just by a little bit. Dang! Throw some turbos on here too. Yeah, we'll have room. All right, let's go ahead and throw on the Rally compound tires and the Rally suspension. Perfect. All right, now we got to do the necessities. Got to get some brakes, some anti-roll bars, the bumps and stuff. Weight reduction. How much does that take out? Yeah, we'll put that in. Looks like it. Oh no, I thought it had a roll cage. It was just some seat belts in the back seat. Let's see. What else do we need? We'll throw on a clutch and some transmission, driveline. Might as well put the differential in there. Then what else do we need to do? Gotta widen up the tires, get as much grip as possible. Tires can't go that wide, not as wide as I thought they would go, but they're still pretty good. Then we gotta get this thing looking all rally-like. Oh yeah, gotta go with that. Actually, not a huge fan of all the lights on the front, but I will put that skid plate on there because that thing looks freaking monstrous. Put the sweet Audi thing on there. Put the race bumper, some mud flaps. Oh yeah, some red mud flaps. Then some hood pins. Sure, we'll throw that stuff on there. Got this thing looking mean and looking clean. Am I right? All right, let's. So I think we've got. I think I did throw all of the handling stuff on. Am I correct? I'm pretty sure I did. So let's go ahead and I guess we can just put the rest into power. Not that much to put into it, but still a little bit. Let's see, what do I want to put down? Just throw some little stuff on. It's like we only got 3 more PI, maybe this, and then maybe one of these. No, one of these. No. Did I already put the flywheel on? We could only fit 1 flywheel. Man, what about some cooling? Get a little bit of extra horsepower. And we can just get a little bit extra out of that too. So perfect. So this thing's ending up at 721 horsepower, which is an insane amount, and 2,571 pounds. A little tiny bit on the heavier side of cars, but it does have a really good amount of power, and I feel like this car is going to do just tremendous on this track. I really do feel like it's going to. If any car, I know I said this about the Lancia Stratos, but if any car is going to beat the Lancia 037, I feel like it's going to be this car. Yo, shut the fuck up, bitch. No one cares. Alright, so let's head on over to the Yarra Valley Mountain View Scramble Circuit, where we're going to have 5 laps to see if this car can, in fact, beat the Lancia 037's time of 1 minute 1.728. The last car we did, Cobra, and it actually tied for 3rd place with the BAC Mono, which is incredible. That's a very, very quick car. I wasn't really expecting that thing to be that fast, but it actually turned out to be pretty freaking fast. And I honestly feel like that's been the whole theme for this whole thing. The McLaren, I didn't think would do that great. It did really good. It's in 5th place right now. The BAC Mono, I didn't think it was going to do that great. It's tied for 3rd place with the Shelby Cobra. Shelby Cobra obviously didn't think it was going to do that great. And the Talbot Sunbeam, I didn't think it was going to even place top 10, and it's in 2nd place right now. Like, that's just incredible. But anyway, let's get this thing going. See how this thing does off the launch. Ooh, man, this motor sounds incredible. For having 700 horsepower, it doesn't really pull or seem like it's It doesn't seem like it has 700, honestly. It feels like I'm rocking like 4 right now. It's really strange. Maybe I'm just being retarded, though. That's probably just the case. Does corner pretty well. Let's see how it takes this corner. Little bit of sideways there, but that's all right. See, this corner was the bane of our existence with the freaking Cobra. All right, hopefully, man, this thing is just bouncing all over the place. Doesn't want to get turned in there, but that's all right. Got a little dip through there. Can we clear the water? Just about clear the water. Did scrape it just a tiny bit. This lap is going to be pretty slow, as I was thrown around in the jumps a lot, and I didn't really take a couple corners that great, but that's alright. It's just the first lap. Just getting used to the car and stuff. So 1 minute 5.3 first lap. And I do balls that corner like I always... I feel like the second lap around that corner is where I always ball this, because it's the first time I'm hitting that corner at a really high speed, and I'm just not used to the car. I said earlier this thing turned in pretty well, but it doesn't really turn in that great. Cars that come stock all-wheel drive don't really tend to turn in a lot. They tend to have a lot of understeer. If you don't know what understeer is, it's when you turn the wheel and your car still goes straight. Brake right before that dip. Ooh, a little too sideways there, but that's alright. I think I shifted down to third there to try to get a little bit more power going, but it ended up, the gear was too short and it just slowed me down, didn't quite clear the water. I'm thinking this lap's going to be a little bit faster than the last lap, but not by much. Actually, it'll be a lot faster than the last lap. Actually, maybe not. That was like a 1 minute 3 or something like that. Didn't balls the lap on the first corner. That's good. Let's see if we can take this corner a little bit slower just to not lose traction or anything. So I think that seems to be the theme of this car, is that it doesn't really want to get turned in, or it does, but it just starts sliding like that. Get the power down. Alright, don't get thrown around here. So that jump right there. Yep. Right just before that dip, so I can be calm and collected through here. Hopefully clear the water. Man, I'm surprised this thing doesn't clear the water. Maybe it's just because of how heavy this thing is, but it has a lot of power. Try not to balls this corner. Did go very wide, but did keep a lot of speed through. It looks like this is our first quick lap. 1 minute 3.03. I feel like that is a tie with another car, but I don't want to look right now. You take that corner extremely wide, just drifting it. I think that might have ruined the whole lap, but you never know. Because all this is just shaving milliseconds off through different corners. Very fast through there. Did get a little bit of wheel spin. So I barely got that checkpoint. I was worried I might miss it. You go pretty wide, but hopefully that'll give us enough speed to clear the water. It just about cleared the water. Doesn't slow us down at all, and I slammed straight into a freaking tree. Gosh dang it. Why did I take that angle? Look, I just went directly out to the outside right there. I mean, I was trying to go like right here maybe. I did rewind those just because I want to see what this car can do. I mean, obviously, if it finishes like a new record, I don't think I should count it, but this lap will be definitely faster than the last lap, that's for sure. Maybe a 1 minute 2. Nah, looks like it was probably just about a tie with the last lap. So here we go. This is the final lap, final try with this car. See if we can beat the 1 minute 3, and I don't think I'll be able to, just because I'm pretty sure I just threw the lap around that corner again. Don't think I should have been in first gear there either. Come on. I believe, though. Get some first-person action, maybe. This motor sounds incredible. This is honestly one of my favorite sounding motors in the game. It sounds kind of weird, and I just balls the lap right there. That's alright. I don't think this lap was going to be that quick anyway because of the first corner, but still would have liked to have a clean lap. But anyway, what I was talking about, this motor. Wow, we cleared the water. This is one of my favorite motors in the game. I have it on my. I first found out, or like heard this motor in the Horizon Edition M3, I believe it is. The older Horizon Edition M whatever with the wide body kit. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, this car finishes with a 1 minute, and I was correct. That is another tie, back-to-back exact ties. What the heck is going on? It ties for 6th place with the Subaru 22B with a time of 1 minute 3.03. That is absolutely incredible. I mean, like, probably I kind of thought that this car would be a little bit faster, but this was still a very quick time. We do have a lot of cars that are ending that are. I think the majority of our cars are in the 3-second range. There's like 5 or 6 of them in there now. But so this was just kind of right the top of the middle of the pack, if that even makes any sense. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please, as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel like doing. The next car will be a non-proper rally car, or that's kind of what the theme was going for. But I think I'm gonna just stop that, because I think I'm just gonna pick a car that I just want to do, because I really want to do a Subaru next video. See if the Subaru can get redemption for this thing, just barely beating it with the tie of the Subaru 22B. I'm honestly surprised. I think I've been holding myself back because I've only done the Subaru 22B, but I've built literally every other Subaru in the game. I have a rally car build of already just because I love them. But Subaru next episode. Again, if you enjoyed, please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, do it if you like doing it, and I will see you guys hopefully in the next episode. And as always, guys, I'm out.